Check one. I'll be right here. Oh, you have to turn to the left. Yeah, there you go. And then. Hello, everyone. You're listening to Stretch Them Cables by The Long Season. We're hanging out here in the studio for about 10 minutes before the show starts. We've got all kinds of visitors and guests in here. It's looking to be a lively Friday night. Thanks for joining us. I sighted him. That was Russ Baum in the wild. This is the Binge Breakers. Change my name. All right, welcome everybody. Good to see you here. Hey, 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 Steve Hickman. Hey, thanks, Rich. I agree, Mr. Hickman. The Binge Breakers out of Crawfordsville, Indiana. That's what we're listening to here. Eric always swears his vocals remind him of Chris Cornell a little bit. What's happening? Well, you just ask Russ Baum what he thinks about that, because that's his suitcase.
Jammed a lot of places, left a lot of traces. Tip jar. Jar a little more. 5 turned into 10.
That sounds like the perfect timing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream from Rainwater Studios. It's Friday night, and we've got a killer show for you. We have Russ Baum sitting in the wings, and on the stage right now we have Mr. Rich Hardesty.
That's funny. You told me you weren't going to announce it.
Well,
The camera was on me.
I've got to mess with you. Would you like to say a few words, Miss Mandy Rocher?
No. I muted it again when I started cussing at
All right, Mr. Hardesty.
Hey.
Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me in. Thank you for that nice introduction. I was just telling for those of you out there watching, I was going to say there's a nice little crowd in here tonight. So it turned into a little party on a Friday night. Can I hear you guys? Woo! We're going to change some of the names to protect the guilty or the innocent. I don't know how that works. That's an old cliche. But no, it's good to see you guys. And Russ Baum, so glad we could do this again. It's been a couple months since we did this. I know you just got back from California. You're on your way. I'm flying out there. So I'm going to open up with this song. I love my vinyl. I love to spin vinyl. A good weekend for me would be just hanging out in a room, a basement, a man cave, and just playing records and just having that nostalgic feel. And especially since we're out here in Brown County, you know, I always get nostalgic. That's why I moved here, actually, because some of the best times I ever had were out here. So it's called Peaceful Vinyl. Have you ever had one of those nights when you're peopled out and you just want to be alone? You turn the lights down low, close the shades, slip into a zone, ain't nobody home. Tonight, he's gonna burn that bad boy down, spinning that vinyl. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Feed the gypsy. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Feed the gypsy. All my vinyl records are on the floor. Got a smile on my face as I lighten them up down to the velvet underground. I'll be lucky to make it through one song before I raise the needle and I reach for the runner-up. Everybody needs a little time away. Tonight, he's gonna burn that bad boy down. Peaceful vinyl tonight. She's gonna dance those laughing bones, spinning that vinyl. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Feed the gypsy. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Feed the gypsy. Well, it looks like nobody's home, but you can smell something sweet coming through the cracks of the garage door. Sounds like some Grateful Dead, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Someone's leaving the world behind. Look, Mommy, there's an airplane. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Feed the gypsy. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Everybody needs a little time away. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Hotel California. Watch the record spin round and round. Listen to the needle make a beautiful sound. Stairway to heaven. Have you ever had one of those nights? Have you ever had one of those nights? Have you ever had one of those nights? Have you ever had one of those nights when you're peopled out and you just want to be alone? Thanks, guys. Have you ever had one of those nights? It is Friday. It's Friday night, so there's probably somebody out there right now having one of those nights. So put that vinyl down. I'm going to play a song about the first guitar that my dad bought me. And there's a place called Roxy's Music Store in LaPorte, Indiana. And I had a couple acoustic guitars, but man, I really wanted an Ovation. There was one down there. But my dad, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so he actually bought the one that had a crack on it, and he put a sticker on it for me. And so when I got it, it had a sticker on it. And I sold that guitar one time, and I bought it back from the guy because I'm like, man, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? So I think I went down to IU, and I ended up selling that guitar. But I don't have that guitar right now, but I do have that guitar, and it still plays, so I look forward to playing this song on that guitar. This goes out to Price. Price was one of the first people I let hear this song. "30 years gone by, I've seen a lot of faces, jammed in a lot of places, left a lot of traces, living for a tip jar, then I charged a little more. 5 turned into $10 cover at the door. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. I play it with my heart. Standing in the lines, some smoke the cigarettes, some I put on the guest list, some that I never met. I couldn't keep a girlfriend, so I had to let them go. God knows I tried, but I kept inside the feelings that I just can't show. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. I play it from my heart. The Jägermeister was flowing in the Indiana towns. The green in California, I always had to burn one down. I took off to Jamaica every once in a while to feel no pain with the Rasta man and the big smile. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. I play it with my heart. We sang a lot of songs. We made a lot of friends. We played a lot of bars, drinking on the weekends. This guitar could sing to my old man. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. I play it from my heart. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. This is my guitar. This is my guitar that my dad bought me back then. I play it from my heart. I play it from my heart. Thank you. That goes out to Price. And again, thank you, Dad. He's not around anymore, but you know, he had a lot to do with me going off on the road. You know, he was working in the steel mills, and he always had my cassette tapes in his truck. So whenever I'd come home to visit my mom and dad, I would noticed that he had the cassettes and he was listening to the same cassettes over and over and over, which I thought was kind of funny. He had a Zig Ziglar tape, and then he had a bunch of my tapes. So I still have that Zig Ziglar tape that was in that '78 Thunderbird, actually. And some of those cassettes that he wore out. So anyway, and he taught me good music, you know. He taught me the Glenn Campbell and the Jim Croce and the Gordon Lightfoot and stuff like that. So here in Brown County, actually, we were going out to the campgrounds in the station wagon and putting up the tent. And those were the songs that were on the radio when I was a kid. So a lot of influence from my dad, because they're always saying, you know, what's your influence? And then you're thinking, oh, geez, is it Bob Marley, Grateful Dead, you know, Jim Croce? I mean, my influences are all the music I've ever heard. But with my dad on that CB radio, you know, talking in trucker style, all the way to Florida, playing 70s music, that's probably one of my biggest influences. So my dad and my mom. So I got a special guest out here. Corey Flick is in the house, you guys. Do me a favor, give him a big hand. I dropped this on him at the last minute. Sometimes we do that, you know what I mean? Because I just found out about this not too long ago. Thank you, Russ, for showing up at such a short notice, too. And but yeah, Corey, I said, hey, Corey, you know what? We're going to go down to Keenan Rainwater, that beautiful studio that we got to play in about 3 months ago or 4 months ago. And I knew that you'd meet me here. So thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And I even, you know, he plays the harp. Doesn't matter what key it is. So I told him, hey, I'm going to play a whole step down. So we're playing, if guitar players out there, if it sounds different, it's because it's a step down. Gives it a little more crunch and a little low warmth. So we're going to play a song about my friend Zuga, the Ganja Farmer. And I can't wait to introduce you to Zuga. Would you like to meet him?
Yes, I would.
Well, you play this harp for him then, and maybe he'll hear us all the way over in Negril, Jamaica. Zuga, he's a ganja farmer living on top of the hill. Zuga, he's a Rasta man with the urban tradesman skill. Looking for something sweet. Took a little walk down a little dirt road. Yes, I did. You know, he took me on a tour on a sunny day. Gonna watch that sun go down. Zuga, you're gonna walk and roll down the road to the reggae show. Zuga, you're gonna walk and roll back down the trail to the ganja shack. Zuga, I may make my hungry. Said I need a little bite to eat. Take a little walk down a little dirt road that they call the Jamaica Shakedown Street. Well, it took me on a tour on a sunny day, watching that sun go down. Zuga, ganja farmer, take me to the plantation. Zuga, he's a ganja farmer. Zuga, he's a ganja farmer now. You know, he took me on a tour on a sunny day, gonna watch that sun go down. Zuga, me said to feel no way, we gotta mash it up today. This dragon style's gonna put me out. After I twist that J, we got a chicken on the road, donkey on the side, and we gotta head up to the mountaintop, hide away. Well, it took me on a tour on a sunny day, gonna watch that sun go down. Zuga, he's a ganja farmer, take me to the ganja. Zuga, the ganja farmer, take me to the ganja vacation. Singing Zuga, you're gonna take me to the ganja plantation. You know, he took me on a tour on a Saturday, gonna watch that sun go down. Take it away, Corey Flick. Zuga, he a ganja farmer. He living up on top of the hill. Zuga, man, we say that Rasta man, we got the urban tradesman skill. Looking for something sweet, I took a little walk down a little dirt road that they call Jamaica Shakedown Street. You know, he took me on a tour on a sunny day. We're gonna watch that sun go down. Because Zuga, he's a ganja farmer, gonna take us to the plantation. Zuga, the ganja farmer, take me to the ganja plantation. Zuga, you make me hungry. I said I need a little bite to eat. We're gonna take a little walk down a little dirt road that they call it Jamaica Shakedown Street. And it took me on a tour on a sunny day. We're gonna watch that sun go down. Corey, you got one more? On a tour on a sunny day. We're gonna watch that sun go down. Nice. That sounded like a bird. Thank you, guys. Look, Mommy, there's a bird.
Thank you.
You know,
Good job, Corey.
I'm not sure if they have Sesame Street in Jamaica, but that sounded like it reminded me of Sesame Street music there.
Nice. Don't tell Zuga, man. He'll be looking for you.
Yeah, well,
Zuga, they said that you remind him of Sesame Street.
I might let him catch up with me.
Right? Thank you for all the side effects, Smoke, man. Yeah, it feels like Zuga is actually here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Russ Baum's getting ready to come up here. It's going to be awesome. And he's sitting right over there. And we're just hanging out at Rainwater Studio. We appreciate everybody who tuned in out there. Courtney, thank you. Sturgis, appreciate you. Russ is saying hello, too. Hey, Russ, how you doing?
buddy.
Chad, what the heck, Chad?
Your world and the internet world.
Right on.
Two different
Man,
places.
nice to see Chad on there. But anyway, Melanie, you too. Malcolm. Everybody's got a habit, some good, some bad. They're gonna reach the comfort zone. Some people need all kinds of people around. Some of the people can't hang alone. Whatever it is, whatever you like, you're gonna make it through the afternoon. Everybody's gotta pay the fiddler someday, and I heard that it's coming soon. I try to keep a steady high, although I'm not a steady guy. Try to keep a steady high. Sometimes I crawl, sometimes I fly. Try to keep a steady high. Do 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 do. When some people pass you down on the street, can they look you in your eyes? Do they look on down to the cracks and to the ground and they slowly pass you by? Well, it appears to me that possibly they could be having a bad day now. Don't let your negative thoughts talk to you like that. Doesn't matter to you anyway. Well, I try to keep a steady high, although I'm not a steady guy. Try to keep a steady high. Times to crawl, times to fly. Try to keep a steady high. Do 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 do. I'm not trying to sell you a widget. It's just a tip from me to you. Don't call my little buddy a midget, and he won't label you. Some of these words that some of people are choosing get used too much when the fake news is choosing. And some of these television stations, they put the fears and the frowns on your family's vacation. It's what you gave, not what you got. You want to throw the liquor bone in the melting pot. Try to keep a steady high. do 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 do. Try to keep a steady high. Try to keep a steady high. Although I'm not a steady guy. Try to keep a steady high. Sometimes I crawl, sometimes I fly. Try to keep a steady high. Do 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 do. Because we're getting older every day. Sometimes we feel like little kids. We could be dead and 6 feet under for some of the stuff that we did. But I know I'll get high and the sun is gonna shine on my back door every day. Taking a walk over here, taking a walk over there. Know it's gotta be okay. That's why I try to keep a steady high. Although I'm not a steady guy, but I try to keep a steady high. Sometimes I crawl, sometimes I fly. Try to keep a steady high. That's why I try to keep a steady high. Although I'm not a steady guy. Try to keep a steady high. Sometimes I crawl, sometimes I fly. Try to keep a steady high. 'Cause we don't need no more trouble. We don't need no trouble. 'Cause we don't need no more trouble. Well, the world's in dividing us, some try suicide, but with Jah on our side, everything is alright. I take a little trip up to the mountainside. Jah, me not go fuss, me not go fight. And then the world's in dividing us, some not suicide, but with Jah on our side, everything is alright. I take a little trip up to the mountainside. Me not go fuss, me not go fight. Yo, 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 yo. Steady high. Thank you. Appreciate that. I see it's 8:23, man. We're sneaking up on the deal here, so I'm gonna sneak in. When do I stop? At 8:30?
Yeah, I mean, loosely.
Okay, so I got the 2 more on the list here. That one took a little bit out of me, man. I've been working hard all day. Jeez, I thought I was in shape.
What you been doing with yourself?
What I've been doing today? Well, I had to move a whole bunch of wood from one area to a completely different area, and I've been taking this trailer, and I've been doing that for the last 3 days, so we're talking about probably about 15 where I reposition the wood, because when you keep a lot of wood, you have to see it gets seasoned. You have to keep moving it, because otherwise, animals build nests and their snakes come around, whatever. So in the springtime, you hurry up, move it real quick, and then you have the really good green wood that you cut this year, like the red oak, the cherry, whatever. But then you have the stuff from last year that's nice and toasty and ready to burn. So if you position it right and you're always moving it, because I helped a lot of my friends out with that wood, it's a perfect rotation. It's not just sitting there in a pile. It's like, oh, that stuff's getting so nasty, and it's got that black stuff on it. And if you breathe that, it can get you really, really sick. So there's the greatest hits of when you have a lot of different kinds of woods, but you shift it and you make it move so it's in the right place at the right time.
Life in the county.
Yeah, life in the county.
Rich, I for one know about moving a lot of wood.
Yeah.
I understand where you come from.
Well, good. You know what?
We don't have a wood burning stove though.
Right on. Well, I get teased a lot for my obsession with the wood, but I believe that if it warms you twice. You go out, you get it, you saw it down, you take it home, you split it, and then when you're sitting in there in the middle of winter, and doing your thing with your guitar or whatever, you're like, damn, that's why we do it. There's no substitute for daily preparation. So I'm going to give you guys a little song here. This is an older one. Anyway, whenever I play it at your studio, I think of the Indiana Boys, but it's called Indiana Girls. Isn't that crazy? So I think I challenge the Indiana Boys to play this song sometime. Rainwater, you convince those guys to do it. I don't know. Call me. That'd be funny if they would agree to do that. Indiana Girls by the Indiana Boys. I don't know. Just an idea. Who knows? They might be like, no way. We're not going to do that one. I'm just giving you a hard time. I can't even remember what year I wrote this one. Just another drinking song for you. Are you sick and tired of hearing them on the radio? You hear them when you're drinking and you're dancing with your friends, humping them in your head when the weekends. Just another freaked out story to tell about feeling girl on football field and raising a little hell. I would never tell the teacher, but I know that you got fried in the front row, 'cause you did it well. Hurricane, there she blows. I remember the curly redhead who sucked on my toes. Put your drinks in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. This goes to the girls who like to sit up on the couch without no underwear. This goes to the girls who like to sit up on the couch without no underwear. Girls, are you out there? I remember the first kiss that she gave to me. I was spinning around in a zone. I remember the first time that I got paid. I had to get some Boone's Farm wine. Hell, growing up in Indiana, we're lucky to be alive. I still get a kick out of ditchweed cigarettes and slapping my friends humping five. Everybody sing! Indiana girls, cornfield in the house. Indiana girls, cornfield. Indiana girls, cornfield in the house. Indiana girls. Just another crazy drinking song for you. Are you sick and tired of hearing them on the radio? You hear them when you're dancing and you're smoking with your friends, humping them in your head when the weekends. Just another freaked out story to tell. A feeding girl on a football field and raising a little hell. I would never tell the teacher, but I know that you got fried in the front row because you did it well. Hurricane, there she blows. I remember the curly redhead with the purple painted toes. Put your drinks in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. This goes to the girls who like to sit up on the couch without no underwear. Girls, are you out there? This goes to the girls who like to sit up on the couch without no underwear. I remember the first kiss that she gave to me. I was spinning around in a zone. I remember the first time that I got paid. Forgot to put on. Growing up in Indiana, we're lucky to be alive. I still get a kick out of ditchweed cigarettes and slapping my friends humping five. Everybody sing. Indiana girl, cornfield in the house. Indiana girl, cornfield. Indiana girls, cornfield in the house. Indiana girls, cornfields. Thank you. Indiana girls.
Well played, Rich. Well played.
I think I'll just finish with this nice mellow song here, if you guys don't mind out there. Appreciate you. I saw Alexis was on there. She said she liked the Boone's Farm, the Strawberry Hill. Yeah, man, good memories back there. You know, growing up on a farm, I was working on a Holstein cattle farm, a Garwood's Orchard apple farm. Geez, we played it all, man. We rewarded ourselves very well on the weekends, and we went out and parked. You know, go down that dirt road. And that's when the Boone's Farm came in. So anyway, I'm going to finish this song with a more serious song. I recently launched this new music video. I hope you guys will all go check it out. It was filmed out here in Brown County at the amazing Harmony Tree Resort, Rawhide Ranch, USA. It's called Sleeping Tiger. And I do it on the piano, but tonight we're going to do it on the guitar. I wrote this for my son after my dad passed. And I hope you all will take the message and don't leave this world with a song inside of you, because we all have a song inside of you, and we weren't just meant to exist. We were meant to be limitless. Limitless, man. Whatever you feel like you need to go out there and do in this lifetime, you better do it, man. don't let anyone hold you back, because they're out there trying to hold you back.
The love has always been there. I need to get out of my way. Turn off the broken record that's spinning every day. I believe there's something more. I'm ready for the ride. Set free the sleeping tiger that's inside. Don't leave this world with the song inside of you. Never settle to exist. You got too much to give. Wake up in the present moment of the life that we could live. Be the leader to follow. Sing as loud as you can. If they criticize and they bat their eyes, they don't understand. Don't leave this world with a song inside of you. Don't die with the music playing inside of you. Peace will be the sweet spot in the moment that you feel. The obstacles are stepping stones and fear is never real. The power of forgiveness will always set you free. The power of the now is all it could ever be. So don't leave this world with a song inside of you. Don't die with the music playing inside of you. Don't leave this world with a song inside of you. Don't die with the music playing inside of you. Music. We rise above. Thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure and a blessing. I'm grateful to be able to come here tonight. And don't forget Mandy over there, man. She is the backbone to a lot of this stuff, you guys. Give it up for Mandy right now. Give her a big hand. And hey. Everybody knows that every once in a while. Oh shoot! Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, we're good. We're good at covering our asses on film, and when we almost busted, This almost bite our got ass. real interesting.
Is it Corey? Eric.
Hey, Eric, I'm just going to call you out and call myself out. I forgot I spaced your damn name, and I've worked with you a lot.
I still don't remember yours, bud.
Good. I've worked with you a lot. You're always here for us too, and that's why I'm going to make myself look like a fool and admit that I was spacing your name.
That's
but
cool, brother.
please, you guys, give it up for Eric too for making that happen.
Thank you so much.
I almost busted my ass to come back over and say that.
Appreciate that.
No problem. I appreciate you, buddy.
Fantastic stuff over here on the stream tonight. Excellent work over there, Mr. Rich Hardesty in the house. It looks, I always do. I do. I follow people that inspire me, and I do exactly what they do. So that's the plan.
Right on,
But,
Russ. How about you switch seats with
How about I
Rich?
do?
Let Rich have a seat there. Will you go play us some tunes?
I think I will.
You
You want to ask Rich some questions?
I don't know. Probably just chat him up, see how he felt out there, congratulate him on catching himself.
Jeez, that was close, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, right? It's pretty solid.
Right.
Did
Has
you
that
see
ever happened
that?
before?
Nobody's ever fallen through the curtain.
Has anybody done what I did?
No. That was a first. It was
Wow,
awesome.
I'm surprised.
It was awesome. Did you happen to notice that chestnut oak table in the back? I think it's solid enough it would have caught you.
Oh, nice.
That's probably what you grabbed yourself
I'm
on.
glad I didn't crack my noggin on it.
That's
Much
the
as I
wood
love
Keenan's
wood,
been
I
moving.
don't want to hit that one.
Right? It's not a softwood. It'll get you.
It's a hardwood?
It's a hardwood.
You're saying it's a hardwood, like Hardesty hardwood.
There
Right.
you go.
That was a joke when I was younger. I was chasing a young lady, and we were playing this balloon game, throwing the balloon at each other, and I dove towards this piece of furniture and hit my head on it. And
serious?
her dad was a woodworker, and he made that joke on the way to get the stitches in my forehead. At least it was a softwood.
Good point.
You're a legend. You're a trendsetter and a maker of things great. And I'm gonna aspire to fall through the set sometime as gracefully as you have today, sir.
Right on. Well, are you happy out there, Russ? Do you feel comfortable?
Am I happy?
Sound
I'm
all right?
absolutely happy. I'm hanging out here in Rainwater Studios with all of our friends right here. I've got my sweet, beautiful wife with me, and my wonderful stepdaughter Marley's here too. So we don't get to take them here to the studio. I've been somebody that's been blessed with being in this studio more than most. So it's an absolute blessing to be here and be part of the stream, which brought us together anyway. If anybody hanging out there, if you see what we do every morning, it's all thanks to this program right here, the stream. So thank you guys very much. I do have a few songs for you. I've got maybe some stories to go along with them, maybe something like that. I don't know. We're out here on a Friday night having a good time. I hope you are too. We've got this first one I'm going to write out. This is called The Riot. Okay, and I figured it's a good one right now. I wrote it back when Ferguson, the riots in Ferguson were going on. And let's see, I was in my buddy's garage in Cincinnati. And I was trying to figure out how to get on the right track in music. It's wake up, check the list. I started basically just writing down like my ideas. So I started the song off with that. I got home that night. All these riots went crazy and created the rest of the song, really. So we'll just roll with it right there to get this thing started. You got me coming through there, Eric, right? All right. So this is The Riot. Wake up, check the list. Get turned on today. You're clenching your fist, and now it's time for the riot. And now you're cold, you've taken a risk. Your story's been told, your time has been missed, and now you don't want to buy it. It's hard to believe the fall lies in deep. You're passing a torch, so I continue to reach. You're breaking all the laws just to walk away. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, your mind is broken from this habitat. It's coming to get you. Did you fear that you would only live long enough to seize the day? Hey, 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 but now I know you don't have to speak. You'd be wasting your time. I hear the truth in your silence. And goddamn this American dream, don't be what you see. You're taking the streets, I see you're lost in the sirens. It's hard to believe the fall lies in deep. You're passing a torch, so I continue to reach. You're breaking all the laws just to walk away. Hey, 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 your mind is broken from this habitat. It's coming to get you. Did you fear that you would only live long enough to seize the day? Hey, 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 hey. Wake up, it's hard to believe the fault lies in deep. You're passing a torch, so I continue to reach. You're breaking all the laws just to walk away. Hey, 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 your mind is broken from this habitat. It's coming to get you. Did you fear that you would only live long enough to seize the day? Hey, 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 hey. Thank you very much, friends. That's The Riot. You guys, that's my band Meager Kings, MEAGERKINGS. We put that one out earlier last year, and it's been going really great. I think it's become a fan favorite, so I figured it'd be a good one to throw in here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now, it's not a coincidence. As I say, it's not a coincidence that me and Rich are here together. He invited me out and put the idea together. And thank you very much for the invite here in the studio, and to you as well, Rich. And that's a big deal to me because Rich has been an influence as me as an artist since before he knew it. So I would go around and I'd play this song all the time. I got that little rhythm going to it, you know. I would open up every single show, or maybe not open. I'd wait until when I needed their attention. This was the one I would go for whenever I thought I was losing the crowd. But now you're all upset about nothing. You know, we'd go through that. And that influenced not only my style of playing to a ridiculous degree, where I had to learn new rhythms because I would play that rhythm a lot. And so I tried to find different ways to write that same song. You know, so I ended up with this one, which is a little bit different, right? But it's pretty close. I think you can still hear the influence in it. But this is one of the songs that became a fan favorite called Phoenix. And I was out writing songs, party songs, and writing songs about going out and drinking with my friends. And it was a major part of my, early 20s influence is what was going on there. So here's my version of what I thought a guy who would be influenced by Rich Hardesty would write a song, I guess. I'm on my way, yeah, I'm headed to Phoenix, where nobody knows who I am, with all of my friends gone and no one to see it. Was that all part of my plan? 'Cause here I am again. It's 3 o'clock in the a.m. with my head on the ground again. But you see, I still got another beer in my hand, and some will like me and others will hate me. That's okay, 'cause I can handle that. But some degrade me, the others relate me to their lives and where they're at. But here I am again. It's 3 o'clock in the a.m. with my head on the ground again. But you see, I still got another beer in my hand. Oh, na 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 na. No, 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 yeah. I try to put my life into a song that doesn't sound like anyone. I'll tell you about me and the shit that goes raw, but that's easier said than done. Here I am again. It's 3 o'clock in the a.m. with my head on the ground again. But you see, I still got another beer in my hand. I still got another beer in my hand. I've got another beer in my hand. I still got another beer in my hand. I'm on my way, yeah, I'm headed to Phoenix. I'm on my way, yeah, oh yeah. That was one of those early songs that was definitely influenced by you, Rich Hardesty. Definitely influenced by you. Because I was invited to go fly out to Arizona to open up I thought it was going to be to open up for my brother-in-law. At least that's really what in my mind, I thought I was going to go out there. I got a friend, my brother-in-law plays in a band called Authority Zero, and I got these music dreams. And as I was writing that song, I without a doubt your CD was in my CD player when I was writing that song. And as I was flying out there to Arizona and like just dreaming, as I would look back and I saw your life and your career, Rich, like really. From a very, very outside perspective, I'd see your Jägermeister van and all that kind of stuff, and I hear all these crazy stories as I was coming into Bloomington and just getting to know Bloomington in like 2000, and this would be like 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002 area, that sort of area of things. So everybody in your region, man, we really looked up to you as songwriters and as like people like trying to pursue music and talking about how to have a great time and how to get loose. And your name was always one that would come up to be like, this is a guy that you want to see. And so I was majorly influenced as an Indiana person. I like to say I'm Indiana as fuck. That's something I like to do. Forgive all of the kids watching. Don't forgive them. Forgive me. But excuse me. But there's a little bit of history there for you, Rich. Maybe a little bit more of that. A little bit where that music comes from and that sound from Indiana, where it comes from. And for what we have out here, we got something special in these hills, in Brown County and across this great corn state. We sure do. Speaking of special things, I had wrote this song at the big fall of I guess as songwriters, I think that we go through cycles of happiness and sadness and pain and back into happiness and finding joy and realizing that some of that pain was definitely worth getting through and sort of stuff. So I wrote this song called The Lonely. Whenever I was so lonely in my life that I didn't know, I felt the only friend I had was loneliness, was kind of how it felt. Although I was surrounded by people that really do care about me, I was fighting through depressions and trying to understand life and ideas. I had no idea that I was going to get a chance to sing this song to a beautiful girl one night that I had a massive crush on. And she was, who would have thought that it would have turned into 10 years, and here we are today. Because the moment I got to meet my sweet wife 10 years ago, almost, we're talking about almost 10 years ago, a couple months short of 10 years. I was a nervous wreck. She's a beautiful, beautiful singer, songwriter, and I just wanted to impress her. And I had just written this song, and God knows I was a mess, and this song proves it. But I was like, maybe she'll think this is cool. Maybe she won't, but I'm going to throw it out here, and hopefully she likes it. And to say, a little spoiler alert, she did scoot over to me that evening, right when that song was kind of finishing up, kind of got her, scooted her little sweet butt on over there. I like to tell that story a lot, so I like to sing this song. This is called The Lonely. There's also really a good message in the song about, loneliness can be your friend. Loneliness, it seems I found you again, drifting along in the dark. So I can promise that I understand when the wind will blow straight through your heart. Now summer's over and the world has to end. There's a reason that they call it the fall. Now take my hand and I will be your friend. I will be here when there's nothing at all. And we will move on again. We will move on again. I'm in the mirror, I am haunting the halls. I'm a victim of what you believe. The words I feel from your sound that is real creates this conflict that's colliding with me. I'm in the flames, yet I will give you no names. I'm not ashamed for what I have caused. Blink of an eye and the world will deny. You will see that there was nothing at all. But we will move on again. We will move on again. But there is no reason for hiding away from the sun. It's where everything is leading to. It's believing when the truth is begun. So this can all fade away, just like the light that turned into the dark. Now take my hand and I will be your friend. It's the end, but then again it's a start. And we will move on again. We will move on again. Thank y'all very much. We survived through that one right there. We sure did.
Awesome.
I also realized that before you do songs that you need to whistle on, you might want to, kind of lick your lips or something. As soon as I got into that, I was like, oh, here's the whistle part. And I was like, oh, no, my lips are so dry.
You should also mention that to the sound guy.
I should mention that to the sound that I'm going to whistle?
Yeah.
How? Eric Hamlin, you could have whistled for me. You really could have. You let me down, Eric. You should have whistled for me. Are you a better whistler than I?
No.
Oh. All right, guys. I appreciate you greatly there. That's right. And also, for anybody out there that's playing music and performing, you should never point out your flaws after a song because they say that people don't like that.
Dude, that was a killer ballad. I just want you to, I'm telling that's
thank you.
I vision being in the Caribbean on a cruise ship where the band stood up in the front, the hull.
Yeah.
And then all the sharks and the whales and like all the marine life are swimming around and they're hearing this thumping coming from the cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
And I just pictured that when you were saying.
Oh, nice. Like, man, I want to be on that ship with you.
That was sick.
You mind if Megan comes along? Yeah, she'd appreciate
we'll do it.
She'd appreciate it. Oh, man. Yeah, Alexis Sulfridge called it out, right? She's like, Cottonmouth's a bitch. And these things, these are real things. These are real things. This next song is called Not a Saint. This is another one that I'm very happy to sing. I got my wife here and all that. Because guess what? As an artist and someone who's very hard-headed and difficult to deal with, sometimes you realize that someone loves you so much they're willing to put up with only so much of you. And you have to get yourself together and make sure that you're treating others right. And my sweet wife, as she met me 10 years ago, that big old bumbling mess that she met, she stuck it through. And I think that's pretty amazing because I never knew someone could love me like that. But I wrote this song about that, and it's called Not a Saint. So it's all about, and without getting too candid into it, she had broke up with me for great reason. because I broke her heart. I hurt her, and she definitely should have left me, and she did. She had a strong boundary and things like that. And this song is really in the moment that she said that she's going to give me another shot, give me another chance. I wrote this song shortly after that. So there's like this moment there. So. Streetlights and daydreams, I never thought they were ever meant to be. But these eyes are amazing, I can't believe she could even look at me. Camp time and fireflies were always a great escape. And in a moment she holds me and all her life fades away. Because she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. You see, she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. My true lies and alibis were always just one and the same. The cold lines and sacrifice could always help me cause her pain. Dim lights and long nights, they're never so great on love. And in a moment I realize the bond is bigger than us. Because she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. You see, she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. But my baby's coming home, street lights are coming on. My heart will sing along, it goes beat, 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 beat. My baby's coming home, the street lights are coming on. My heart will sing along, it goes beat, 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 beat. Because she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. You see, she loves me the same, even though I'm not a saint. Even though I'm not a saint. But my baby's coming home, the street lights are coming on. My heart will sing along, it goes beat, 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 beat. My baby's coming home, street lights are coming on. My heart will sing along, it goes beat, 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 beat. Thank you. A little bit of the anti-breakup song, the opposite of a breakup song going on right there. Kenny Clouser, thank you very much, saying you love that song. Brandy Levin's coming in there with the beats. I see what's going on. I see what's going on out there. And thank you, everybody, hanging out in the Rainwater Studios page right now for this Friday night edition of the stream. It's extremely great to be here. And so, I'm horrible with the dad jokes. But there it is, my friends. That's called Not a Saint, and I'm proud to sing that song, especially with my family hanging out right now. It's a good thing right here. Let's see, what else do we got on the list? I see Malcolm White is asking for a song called East Coast, and that's perfect because East Coast is actually the next song on my list. So it's one of those things that worked out greatly. How are you doing right there? Melanie Strickland's coming in from Florida. Hey, I love you too, Josh Venice up there in Bowling Green, Ohio, doing his thing. Make sure you're sharing the stream, people. All right, you got to get out there, hit that share button. It's free. It's easy. If you haven't done it yet, you got to do it now because I said so. Not because I said so. It's because it's a good thing to do. This song is East Coast, my friends. I like to tell a short story with this one too. This one is a story of I went out to the East Coast to Baltimore for a Frozen Harbor Music Festival is what they call it out there. It's in February typically, and it's freezing cold. That's why they call it the Frozen Harbor out there. And you go in the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. And while I was out there, I've always been a big Edgar Allan Poe fan, and so I'd go out there, and as I'm hanging out in the area, somebody says, "Hey, this place we're in is the place that Edgar Allan Poe died," and I was like, "What?" It's kind of neat right there in a historic area of Baltimore, and they tell me this story. He got poisoned in this saloon called the Horse You Came In On. And he walked out in the alley and died right there in the alley. That's the story that's going on out there. And being such a fan and the fact that I was away from, once again, this beautiful woman, I was away from home and the family, and I was missing everybody, and so I just kind of wrote a song that melted those two things together as I was out there living it up is what they would say, but I was actually just trying to stay alive is what I was doing out there. It depends on how you want to look at those things. But this is called East Coast. For you too, Malcolm White. Thanks for the request. You fell right in line, pal. You're on the East Coast, baby, you're so far away. You got my mind struck, pardon this apology. To the beach you left wandering inside of me. You got my arms stretched, begging for eternity. Would you forgive my life and mourn my hopes and dreams? Could you forgive my life and mourn my hopes and dreams? No, he's never felt the pleasures of Seattle rain, spreading ashes of a spirits where they're meant to lay. In the alley of a poet's final resting place, he was caught up in a world wrapped in silk and lace. Would you forgive his life and mourn his hopes and dreams? Could you forgive his life and mourn his hopes and dreams? Because his friends could barely keep him alive, he was a villain in the brightest of times. He took a drink, stepped outside, and now he's gone. Now he's gone. To the East Coast, baby, you're so far away. You got my mind struck, pardon this apology. To the beach you left wandering inside of me. You got my arms stretched, begging for eternity. Would you forgive my life and mourn my hopes and dreams? Could you forgive my life and mourn my hopes and dreams? Could you forgive my life and mourn my hopes and dreams? All right. Thank you very much. There it is, the East Coast out there for you. All right, thanks for the love going on out there in the live stream there. Appreciate it greatly right there. And here we are. I've got one more song for you guys hanging out here. Excuse me. A little Smokey in the studio. It's getting there. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. You know, Eric's got a problem, you know, and we're not going to bring that up. These are jokes, my friend. This is actual stage smoke for anybody that may be
had
concerned.
Marley do the last bump there, and that's
Marley, were you the one that did that? All right, that's cool. That's a horrible terminology, just so you know. But here we are. Marley is 14, Eric. So
she pushed the button for the fog. Is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you very much. Thanks for clearing that up. We don't need any trouble. We don't need any trouble out there. That's okay, but this song is called Breaking Hearts. This is the latest song from my band, Meager Kings. We're like a surf ska punk pop band. All right, we have a great time out there. So if you haven't followed Meager Kings, please do right now. We have a full kind of 6-piece band. Lots of sounds going on out there, a whole lot of things. But this is one that I'm hoping gets stuck in somebody's head out there in the world today, because that's what good music should do. It should stick up in there, and for good reason, and it should have a good vibe to it. And this is something I feel like really picks up those good vibes right there. Oh, don't worry, Robbie Reich says it's a little smoky there too, Eric. So we're not the only ones in the studio feeling that.
You're good, Marley. Don't worry.
All right, this is called Breaking Hearts. I hope you like it. Well, she sits on top. Wait, I got my first words wrong. Luckily, it's just me up here. I can start over. Well, she sits alone out on a beach where there is no bait. Stares down at her cell phone. She only needs to say all that is on her mind and how it hurts every time he goes astray. Then that water touched her toes, she feels a wave. She sings, hey, 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 hey. And it goes away, hey, 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 hey. Now he sits on top of the world on a 90-story deck. Contracts and strains he can't explain, he needs a way. When he falls through the cracks on the floor, on his knees he starts to pray. He puts his headphones on, starts his car and drives away. He sings, hey, 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 and it goes away. Hey, 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 hey. But 1,000,000 miles won't take you very far from a mind that's lost in time and torn apart from breaking hearts and wrong way signs. You turn into the one thing you swore you never would. You want to hang up your dream. Instead you hang up and sing. Hey, 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 and it goes away. Hey, 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 and it goes away. Hey, 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 and it goes away. It goes away. We're singing hey, hey, hey. Using the power of music to move with it right there. Thank you very much. All right. Thanks for having me here at the stream here, Keenan and company.
It was certainly our pleasure, Russ. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's kind of short notice, I know, but you're always accommodating.
Yeah, I'm not a very tall guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, and if you haven't tuned into On the Rise in the Morning with Russ Baum, you're missing out. It's a great way to start the day. He's full of positive energy. He's got a great bunch of friends that join him every morning. We run that show from right here in Rainwater Studios, but you check it out on the official Russ Baum Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channels, and you won't be sorry. We want to say a big thank you to our good friend Rich Hardesty. Joined us in here for the first set.
Thanks. Thank you.
Rich has a
Wonderful
powerful social media presence, so do run over to Rich's Facebook. Where else might they find you, Rich?
RichHardesty.com. But I don't spend as much time as I probably should on social media because I feel like I work on it. I know that's the world we live in, but it also takes away from my art.
From your real life. So the best way to see
Yeah.
Rich is authentically right here in Brown County. Come
Right.
visit us.
There you go.
We live in one of the best places in the world. Rich moved here, last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years
Over
ago?
2 years ago.
Over 2 years ago. And he's out there splitting firewood damn near every day.
Yeah.
There's some amazing videos of Rich splitting firewood online. Just look at Rich Hardesty on YouTube. He does it like nobody else. It's amazing.
I watch that a lot.
Yes. I know you do, Eric. I know you do.
It's hot.
But yes, come visit us here in Brown County. We're trying to cook something up for the week of April 20th. So stay tuned for news and information about that. We want to say thank you once again to Eric Hamblin on the soundboard, Mandy Rozier running the cameras. We have our friend Allie running lights for us tonight. It's been an amazing night of music. I can't wait to hang out, jam some more with these guys. But for now, as far as the stream from Rainwater Studios, we're about to sign off. Is there anything anyone else wants to say before we bid these good people adieu?
I just want to thank you for having me in the studio again. It's always a very inspirational thing. You inspire me. Eric, thank you. Mandy and Russ, those songs that I just heard were freaking amazing, bro. You inspire the hell out of me.
I knew you'd dig that.
And thanks for all the people out there watching. We really appreciate you guys coming in tonight and tuning in.
I want to make mention of one more thing, that if you like these guys solo, you're going to love them with their full bands. Russ Baum is with the Meager Kings. I had the pleasure of having several of them in here the other day, and they blow me away. They're really tight. They put a lot of work in. They're really great. Rich Hardesty with the Rich Hardesty Band. He's got a bunch of pro musicians rocking with him. Anytime you get a chance to see him, do check him out. And with that, I have to bid you adieu for this evening. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. We'll be back next Friday with more of the stream.
Rainwater Recording Studios. Yeah.